What's up, everybody? Yo, what up, RP? Yeah, stream on a Monday. I want to play some more Demon Souls, bro. And I can't really... I want to, like, keep our schedule kind of on track with Final Fantasy. So I had to rush home from work, work out, make shower, eat dinner, all that fun stuff. And I have some time before the WoW raid tonight to play this now. So let's load it up. So where were we at? We were in, what was I doing? I got a lot of grass. That's good. We finished Zone 2. We're on Zone 3. Yo, RP, thanks for that resub. 18 big old months.
Look at those guns.
Wait,
hubba, hubba.
So that's an 11th month streak, which means I've been back streaming for 11 months now since the first time. So almost to a year. That's exciting. So we're here. Oh yeah, I lost like 20,000 souls on the ritual path. That's right. From the skeletons. Yep, I remember what's going on now. So we killed the adjudicator, and I was going this way, and I kept dying. So let's go this way and not die this time. Yeah, so the original, like back in the day when I first started streaming, I think I was just shy of a year before I had to take a break. That's not gonna happen this time. Hopefully. Hopefully, the circumstances around the first time stopping were not ideal, so hopefully that doesn't repeat this time. I would like to be sure about that this time. So what am I doing here? I don't have the cling ring on. Let's get rid of that. I want the cling ring. I don't want that to be a tradition. That is not a tradition I'd like to keep. Okay. So we kept dying on this cliffside over here. Oh, we did the patches stuff already. So we're done with that over there. I kept getting killed by skeletons here. And I didn't buy arrows either. Wait, why left? Oh, look at that. Ooh, let's upvote that. That was a fine message. Whew. Yeah, you're gonna shoot at me. All right, we got some skelly boys over here. Oh, they both decided to kill themselves. Thank you. That's 2,000 souls right there. God damn, they're worth a lot now. Oh, I had 12k laying there, which is cool. Should we keep a list of co-op games we want to play? That way we can go through the year, like keep a list of them? Yeah, we could do that, RP. Pull up the old notepad right now and write some down. How do they have hyper armor through that? Like, what the fuck? That's a big ass swing and they're like, nah, we're fine. I think that's what happened to me last time, if I'm being honest. I was a little, frazzled last time after dealing with the flame lurker for a fucking hour and a half, so let's not do that again either. I mean, realistically, RP, we're probably going to be playing Risk of Rain 2 this entire year because we're not going to be able to beat Mithrix on Monsoon. If I would have died right there, I would have lost my shit. Well, I would like for us to defeat him before we need to take a break from Risk of Rain 2. So that would be the ideal scenario. I think we can do it. I probably should have bought some arrows to deal with these fucking manta rays. I'm trying to think the best way to deal with these guys. Well, there's one down. He seems like he's in a real rush to make it up here. Yeah, put Risk Your Brain 2 at the top of the list. Okay, I can't roll around him apparently. I was trying to get a little cheesy backstab off, but apparently you can't do that. All right, they're dead. I think there's more of them down here, so we're not out of the woods yet, but we should be getting closer. Yo, what up, Fracture Dicker? How's it going? All right, so you have Castle Crashers. We have Risk Your Brain 2, Castle Crashers, and GTFO. You want to put Bro Force on there? You keep bringing that up, so it seems like you really want to play it. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what's going on after that now. We got these guys. Is there another Reaper dude down here? Oh my god. All right, wait. What is that? Is that I don't remember that beam. That does not ring a bell. That's terrifying, though. Yeah, you put Don't Starve together on there. Put that on there. I have no idea where he's at. Can I backstab these things? Probably not. Not bad, just a lot of work things going on. That's good to hear. Hopefully 2021 is treating you better than 2020 was. I know we're only a few days in, but trying to stay positive. Is that the boss right there? That's not the boss. Oh yeah, there he is. Or is that the boss? No, that is the boss, I'm pretty sure. Right there. Yo, what up, Cookie? How's it going? We're just gonna take our time because I don't... Oh no, we're going back outside. All right. Well, prepare for a death incoming. Grass. Some more grass. Gotta love the grass. What the fuck are you little guys doing to me? Didn't want to push him. Hit him. Oh, I missed. You've been going rogue with your streaming schedule? I know. Well, listen, I want to be able to get these like Demon Souls into the rotation, but I also don't want to kick Final Fantasy to 1 day a week. It's going to be fairly normal moving forward now. And like I said yesterday, like any bonus streams will be of Demon Souls. Because like Tuesday, Thursday will be Final Fantasy X, then Friday is gonna still be the WoW raid until we're done with that, whenever that is. And Sundays will always stay co-op with RP. So you'll ride if it goes 1 day a week. It's not going to. I don't want to do that. You know what? You should be able to hit this guy right now. He's right there. All right, come on. Where are they at? I know there's more gold skeleton boys down here. Good start. Is there not? There has to be. Okay. Wait, can I drop down somewhere here? Am I missing something? I don't think so. Oh god. This is lonely. Ah! Oh wait. Can you attack once? Without not the beam, preferably? Thanks. The Reaper guy was right there. I had to hit him one time for him to die, and I didn't. All right, well now, I shouldn't do it. I should just take my time, because if I run past, I'll just die. I could try to run past the two skeletons on the bridge. We also have to deal with the other beam boys. I don't like the beam boys. They apparently... I don't have any magic defense, apparently. So, anything like Any casted abilities are just gonna wreck me. Like that one right there. Oh, I guess it's 2 hits. All right, only like 50,000 souls on the line right now. Not a big deal. That's like 5 levels. We don't need them anyway. I don't know how I just did that attack right there, but it looked really cool. How did I do that? Wait a second. It is the PS5 remake, Fractured. Or I'll call you Iker. Iker's shorter. I'll call you Iker. Yeah, it's the remake. I was somehow able to get a PS5 from Walmart. I got super lucky. I saw a tweet that they were available. And after like the 3rd try, or no, it was like the 5th try from like, and this was over like a 2-month span, I was able to get one. And then I wasn't honestly sure it would ever show up, but it actually did after fighting with FedEx for 3 days. That's why you don't try to run past stuff. So the problem with those guys is they have hyper armor. I did not just let that happen. That was not on purpose. That is, I choked, okay? Leave me alone. Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy a PS5 from like a resale site because I'm not, this was, I mean, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 or whatever the hell people were trying to sell them for. Like, that's absolutely crazy. And people who scalp are the worst fucking people in the world, so. So I was lucky enough to be able to grab one from Walmart. I really hope people like just wait or try to get it through normal means and spend the regular price for it, because like those people who did that do not deserve any money. I promise I'm good at Souls games. I really am. Trust me. It's just that right now I'm not. Look at this guy with the bow, cheesing him. See, we could do that. We actually could sit here with the bow, shoot the Reaper guy with the bow, and never have to deal with this one shot he has on us, pretty much. Or, you know, I also didn't have to pick like one of the slowest weapons in the game to use. That could have made a difference, but you know. I'm so sick of these fucking skeletons. I should have went to a different area. No, because I'm not. The tower is the other place we have to go, and I hate the tower. So really, once we get past this part, the boss is not hard for this area. And then we go on to like a gimmicky boss again, kind of like Dragon God. It's not as gimmicky, but it still is. Yeah, I agree. I would just wait wait for it. I actually have no idea how much memory the PS5 has, if I'm being honest with you. I did see with the new Xbox, you can buy a memory expansion. Which is kind of bullshit that you need to do that in 2021 to buy a memory expansion for a console. Like they can fit enough memory in there if they wanted to. But also, I usually buy my console games like I buy the discs actually. I still like having physical copies of things. How bad of an idea is this? This is a really bad idea. Why'd I just do this? This is such a bad idea. They're gonna follow me in here and they're gonna kill me. Unless they can't fit through the doorway, which I'm pretty sure they can fit through the doorway. This game. you a beam boy? You're not. Can I backstab the ghosts? That wouldn't make sense, would it? Honestly, it's kind of surprising you don't need to do some special enchant on your weapon to hit them. Whoa, what are you doing back there? Easy. Oh, they respawn, that's why. Nope, can't backstab them. It's actually kind of upsetting that... Oh, hey, you did follow me down here. Oh, now you'll fall. We need to not stand here anymore. All right, let's get out of here. Wasn't there another beam guy over here? No? Was it you? Huh, I thought there was. Oh, all right. Well, we're about 50,000 souls down now. No, actually, we've probably lost close to 100k souls in this little stretch. But also, if you want to farm it, this is a really good place to farm. You remember getting the PS4 and installing The Witcher 3 on the base memory, then switching it to a 4 terabyte memory driver? Exactly, it's ridiculous. I think RP swapped in a different hard drive to his PS4 as well, back in the day. I don't learn from my mistakes, if you're wondering. I knew he was there. What the fuck? What is that? Where? There's a guy back there. I walked into that. Well, okay, yeah, I literally did walk into him. Listen, we're farming, okay? The point of we're dying on purpose so we can keep running back here and doing this. I played Demon Souls like... So I played through Demon Souls 2 times before. One was 6 years ago, and the other one was like when I was a sophomore in high school. So like 11 years ago. That's scary to say. So it's been a while. This game does not, it feels very different from the other Souls games, for the record. Kind of. For example, the ultra great weapons are much slower in this than in the like in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And I'm still getting used to that. You've never played any of these games, you bet you could do a better job. Try it then. Don't follow me. Am I going to go to the 10-year reunion? We didn't have a 5-year reunion, did we, RP? Am I going to the 10-year reunion? I don't know. I guess I'd have to decide. And what is that, 2 years from now it's going to happen? No, that's next. Actually, it's next year. Well, you know what year we graduated? Is there a reunion? We didn't have a 5-year one, so I don't know if we'll have a 10-year one or not. So I don't know when they start like telling people about that. I would assume like probably not until the year of. We'll see if we have one though. And I guess I would decide if I would go like around that time, you know. But at the same time, I don't really know if there's that many people I'd really want to talk to. You didn't go to yours? Yeah, I think a lot of people don't end up going to them. I don't know if I would or not. Like I said, it would depend on like when it is and where it is. Look, I learned how to play the game. We lost all... Oh, I got a war scythe. Hold on, we gotta look at that. You also didn't have a 5-year. You just had the 10-year. Yeah, I don't know if... I thought 5-year reunions are a thing, aren't they? Maybe they aren't that common. Is it a spear? No, it's like a... Oh, it's like a halberd weapon. Okay. Huh. That's cool. Well, it would have been nice to have, you know, all those souls we collected before, but, you know, sometimes it be that way. All right, I'm pretty sure those little guys blow up. Don't quote me on that. We'll just move real carefully through here. I want to go down there and collect the stuff too. Sticky white slime. I don't know if we can buff this weapon or not. Do you blow up? Wait, do you not blow up? Okay, that's good. Also, it looks like if you wanted to, you could farm this here. That puts magic damage on your weapon, which is good for some bosses. Let's see if we can, Oh, we can buff it. Cool. Usually you can't buff certain kinds of weapons, but that's cool that you can buff this one. I'm trying to remember if I remember any, like, super bad things happening down in this kind of luminescent zone. I don't think I do. Like, they don't do anything like super terrible, it looks like. I really thought they blow up. They do blow up. Okay, they do blow up. Don't touch them. Firefighter simulator? I've never heard of that before. I would assume that you light fires in it. Oh yeah, all the sticky white slime. Is it like first person, third person? What kind of game is it? If it's a simulator, it's probably first person, huh? Was there a little white bulb thing there that I hit? I didn't see it. All right, well. Surely I can do this again. Huh. Now you're just embarrassing yourself. Listen, we're gonna get it, okay? If it takes 3 hours to beat one zone, then hey, it takes 3 hours to beat one zone. It is what it is. More content, right? Third person. That's kind of cool. Would you actually want to play it? Yeah, I'm creating content by dying a lot, okay? I'm just like extending the length of this playthrough for the sake of the stream. I'm not dying because I'm bad. Okay, there's a very big difference. All right, that's just, what is that? What is that right there? He didn't one-shot us. Every time we've got hit by that guy, he's not one-shot us.
Watch, get her back.
I'm God, that voice line never gets old. I don't have any souls now. That's over 100,000 souls in this one stupid little area. You're not even good. Might want to make it more believable. How much is Firefighter Simulator? Is it like full price? I almost looks cool right there. All right, can we juke these guys again, or are they gonna kill me? Come on. I don't know if I'd pay $21 for Firefighter Simulator. There's a skeleton behind me, isn't there? Oh, nope, it's just someone's ghost. Yeah, I could probably, I'd have to look at it. I could probably rationalize 15 bucks for it. I agree, that'd be a hard maybe. So what I'm gonna do once I kill this damn boss, and we'll kill this boss and the next boss, I think we're gonna come back here and try to farm up like 100,000 souls real quick to make up for our drastic loss of souls, so we don't like fall behind further in level. Like, I think it would only take like 5 or 6 runs to get like a couple, like maybe like 30,000 souls. So like that's kind of worth. Did something just fall down right there? Am I crazy? Did that slug just drop down there? Is that where we died? That's not where we died at though. No, it's not. Where did we die? We died right here. One of those little orb guys must have like floated down in here. All for a sucker stone shard. We're not even doing a... I think that's for... Oh my god, it's right there. Okay, it missed us. Whew. So Lego Lord of the Rings I could get down with. I think I actually own it already, possibly. Alright. I think we got the goodies down here. We can go down to the boss. Yeah, if it's $5, if I don't have it, I'll buy it. I could get down with some Lego Lord of the Rings. Or wait, was this? What? Oh, what button is that? Oh, okay. So that's, I mean, it's not really worth it for us, but that's a weapon in a ring, which is much more. I could rationalize coming down here for that much more than a stone. How do I get out of here? Interesting. How do I not know if I own it already? Because I buy like random cheap Steam games all the time. Oh yeah, I'll add you, Fractured. I'm gonna keep calling you both of your names also. Yeah, I'll shoot you an invite. So Lego Harry Potter is like a maybe. I'm completely lost in this goddamn little swamp area. I never played Saints Row. I know it's just more extreme Grand Theft Auto though. You loved Lego Harry Potter? Like, I like Harry Potter. I'm not like a super fan. I mean, the Lego game could be fun though. There we go. It really doesn't need to shake the entire screen when that happens. Oh, there was another. Wait, is this? Did we not go down here yet? Is this a separate area? Are there more shiny things here? A lot of dead bodies right there. That's not a good sign for anybody. I would say let's, well, with Lego the Hobbit, I could get down with, I mean, so anything Lord of the Rings related, I can get down with RP. Okay, I think this is the boss. And so if I'm remembering correctly, this boss is blind. I'm not exactly sure how the blind mechanic works. I think maybe if you put the thief ring on, he can't track you as well. I wouldn't say anything fantasy related. I like the Lord of the Rings setting a lot. What is Cat Quest? I never heard of Cat Quest. I did not notice his hair while we were up there. I saw a lot of people saying this guy looks like a JoJo character. You're a cat on a quest? Oh, of course. I feel like he might have an explosion attack. Holy shit! Whoa, where'd I... Easy, dude. Oh, that's the explosion. That attack looks really badass. Like, oh wait. Oh, that like skeleton was moving right there. Right in the dick. Oh. Top-down action adventure game where you play as a cat and or a dog. Why is it called Cat Quest if you play as a dog? How is he not one-shotting you, but all the other things did? Because in Demon Souls in particular, well, a lot of the Souls games, but in Demon Souls in particular, the areas are much more difficult than the bosses usually are. The only ones that doesn't apply to is Flame Lurker and then one of the final bosses of the game. Yeah, so Demon Souls is definitely not known for having the most difficult bosses. That's something that like FromSoft like in like changed like later on. Like as if you'll notice, like from this game to Dark Souls, the areas in Dark Souls are not as difficult as these, and they also added checkpoints throughout the areas, so you don't have like a main bonfire. Like you have multiple bonfires like spread across different areas. In Demon Souls, you start at the beginning of an area and have to get the whole way through to the boss. In those areas in Demon Souls, the enemies are usually much worse than the boss. In Dark Souls, they changed it a little bit to where the bosses start to become a lot harder than the areas to get to them. And that's not always true, but like that's as a trend, you know, that's how it seems like it goes.
The touch, soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let's try. Art thou finished?
All right, let's go jump off a cliff. So you can play as a dog because it's Cat Quest 2. In Cat Quest 1, can you only play as a cat? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, that is correct. Oh, okay. Let's go grab our souls and then head on to the final boss of the 4th area. Right? Yeah, 4th area. This boss is badass. It kind of is sad that it's a gimmick boss. Now, it is not as gimmicky as the Dragon God is, but it still is a gimmick. Wonder if there were other items in this room we missed. I guess not. All right. Look, he's back. Well, I guess his soul came out of the wall or something like that. Okay. Time for the big boy. The second big boy we've met. Now you may be wondering, how the hell do we fight this thing? And you actually can just shoot it with arrows and that'll work. But there's a way you're supposed to do it, and we're gonna do it that way. There he is. That's actually a pretty amazing sight right now. Like for the scale of that. Imagine the PS3 days when all the frames were dropping and everything else. It's great. I think I remember where the sword is at. Maybe. Is that it right there? Is it the big shiny? I think it's the big shiny. Yes. Oh my god. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We have to leave. I'm trying to think what I could do to fix this. We have. What is our? Yeah, let's just So we couldn't pick the sword up because we become over encumbered. Didn't even think about that. Let's go back to Thomas and give him some more shit. And then we'll do the boss. But you have to go pick that sword up, and then you'll see what it does after that. I cannot catch a break on this playthrough. Nothing will work out properly.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings.
I would assume it doesn't weigh more than that, but we'll store our Newman grass for right now. I mean, it can't be more than 20 pounds, right? Be a big ass sword.
You have a heart of...
All right, let's go do this boss now. And then I guess we'll go to Latria next, as much as I don't want to. We could probably go to the swamp. I mean, both of those areas suck. So, like, it's one of those, like, pick your poison. Oh, we get the cutscene again. We watched it once. The large boy. I picked that grass up. It's fucking heavy, isn't it? Okay, hopefully the sword doesn't weigh more than 16 pounds. Or whatever that weight indication is. Because that was stupid, and now I'm probably not going to be able to pick the sword up again. Alright, we got it. Alright, so there is a safe spot now that we can go to, if I can find it. Oh, I think the big boy's down here now. Is he down here? No, he's still up there. Oh, I think you might have to kill some of the little ones for him to come down. But let's go in this house. I want to say it's right here. So yeah, this sword fires out like shockwaves, I guess. Pretty badass. It only works in this area though, like this, unless they change that, which I doubt they did. So you can't use it to like cheese the rest of the game. We have to kill enough of his babies for him to come down. And you could very well sit here with a bow and do this also, if you didn't know what to do, like if you didn't find the sword. But that's definitely not the recommended method. Oh. Will he come down with that one there? Oh, here he comes. So he fires a bunch of spikes at you. I don't know why that didn't hit him, but look, he's massive. What the fuck? There we go. Right in the ass. This looks like something like right out of like an H.P. Lovecraft novel. I don't think the tail can hit you, but that'd be hilarious if he could just tail whip you as he goes by. All right, let's get in some cover. He's gonna shoot a barrage at us. See, here they come. They kind of home in on you too. And apparently do a lot of damage. He's too far away. Alright, we'll just let him come back over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you pull the Storm Ruler out in a different area, it won't have this effect on it anymore. And I don't think it like is a good weapon at all, from what I remember. Like, it's meant just for this fight. Which that same mechanic comes back later in Dark Souls 3 against Yorm. Down he goes. All right, this area is now complete. It's a really cool fight, though. Like, just from the scale of it, like a cinematic type fight, it's really good. Can't really beat that with the Storm Ruler and the Dragon God. Not difficult necessarily, but from like a cinematic perspective, they're awesome. I actually don't remember what Cloudstone is used to upgrade. Maybe it's a dex item or a dex upgrade mat or something. I don't know. Because I think like Moonstone is for magic, I want to say. But I guess we really don't need to worry about that unless we decide to upgrade another weapon, which we might do that. I'm not sure if the Executioner's Axe, which I still want to grab later on, if you can actually upgrade it, or if it's like in the same category as a boss weapon. Did we see any more shinies over here? I thought I did. Did I grab it already? I must have. All right. Put that back on. Got Pure Cloudstone and the Storm Demon Soul. All right, we can go. Well, let's go up. Let's go level up first before we go anywhere.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the
She's speaking to us telepathically. Because if you know, I mean, I'm saying that, I don't know that for sure, but like every other NPC's mouth moves except for hers. And being that she's like one of the main ones, you would think they would animate it unless she's supposed to be like in your mind.
withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Does our weapon not have scaling on it? It doesn't. Okay, so we're not getting any bonus damage from upgrading. You're surprised I'm not tired after my first day back after being off? I'm fine. I mean, I drank pre-workout before I worked out, so I mean that's a lot of caffeine right there.
I'm keeping a close watch.
So I think I want to do something else. We're gonna use the Dozer Axe, but I would like a backup weapon that isn't. I mean, I don't mind the Claymore. That could be. We could just use that as our backup weapon, honestly. Oh wait, where's Hiltless at? Did I put it in here? I thought I picked. Is that no? It's a weapon, isn't it? What? I'm a little confused. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, it's a katana. That's what I thought. We could. Trying to think what else we could level up. We'll pick something else.
You have a heart of gold.
Okay, let's go lose our human form. You know, I'm debating because we could get the Executioner's Axe pretty easily. Just got to kill ourselves in human form over in Boletaria a few times. I don't remember how hard the last area of Boletaria is, but I kind of would rather go there than the swamp. Even though I think we probably should go to the swamp first. Just because it's a level 1 area. Stay out my swamp. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like there. They don't want you. They definitely don't want you there. We'll go do. We'll go. I'll go there and be miserable. It's fine. We'll just go do it. And the only reason that I'm saying go be miserable there is I don't remember the area. If you know where you're going, I don't think it's too bad, but I have no idea where I'm going, which is kind of part of the fun, I guess. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. You know it. Actually, let's see how much it is to level up again, because we'll try to go in with like the least amount of souls possible. Here we go. Oh, I think we should have NPCs here now. We saved this dude.
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and create miracles with their power.
Oh, cool. What can we learn? What is he? Okay, so drag God's Wrath. That's like an offensive. That looks badass. That's really cool. Anti-magic field, which is literally, I think it stops all spell casting, which is really good. Second chance, you can revive. You don't die on first death. Regeneration, slowly recover HP over time. That's cool. Those are all pretty cool. I don't know if we're gonna invest in that or not. I'll think about it though. Oh, this guy might tell us, say something to us now. We saved Saint Urbane.
You have rescued His Augustness. I express my deepest gratitude. You have relieved me of a great illness. Oh, thank God, Umbasa.
That kind of freaks me out a little bit. Okay, so our equip burden is pretty low. Can I put these on? I still can't put those on. All right. Where is... There she is. It costs 15k. We have enough souls to do that. Have I seen that glorious video about the Shrek video? I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. 10,000 maybe. So let's use this one. And let's put it into our endurance. And I don't think that puts us any closer to being able to wear these. No. I think we're gonna get into poison now, where we're going, if I remember correctly. Probably. How many arrows do I have? Not very many. Can I wear a bow? I can wear a bow still. Cool. Let's go buy some arrows. Because we're going to take the swamp nice and slow.
You're just lucky.
It's probably fine. Purchase arrows.
You come back alive.
You never know. All right. Depraved Chasm. I like don't even remember the bosses from this area. I think fire is good here though. And I don't know if do I have any pine resin? I have 2 fire bombs and no pine resin. Okay. Good. We're gonna need those at some point at least. I don't know if poison's too bad up here. But once we get to the actual swamp, we're gonna need them, which I think is towards the end of this zone. This is the OG Souls game swamp. Everyone complains about Blight Town. They haven't been here yet. Put your tongue away. So in the original game, it looked like these guys had really long beaks, but it looks now that we're down here, like with the remake, it looks like they're actually like plague masks, which is pretty cool. You never could tell that in the original game, or maybe you could, and I just never paid enough attention. What the? Get away! I don't want to go that way. We're gonna take the ladder. Can you slide on ladders in this game? I don't remember. Oh, maybe you have to drop down to get that. All right, well, I'll do that then. Oh, get the Morning Star. That's cool. That would have been really good against the skeletons, because I'm pretty sure they're weak to blunt. Which you would think this axe, being that it's not much of a blade, would do blunt damage, but it's actually not blunt damage. Whoa, there's a hole right there. Watch this. How am I missing? The bow sounds very satisfying in the remake. It'd be fun to do a bow build. I'm sure I say fun, it probably would also be rather stressful at certain points. Wait, how do you get up there? You have to be able to, because there's an item. Oh, do you have to drop down from this side? Okay. Dude, look at those little bugs. Chipotle and Qdoba just launched cauliflower rice. I wonder what that tastes. I never had cauliflower rice before. I could get down with that though. I would try it. I bet it tastes really good if it's prepped, if it's like, you know, prepared correctly. That's also kind of funny that they released it at the same time. Do you think Qdoba was first? So, yeah, of course. They both have to do it if one does it. That's right. Do you... I've actually never had Qdoba before. I've had Chipotle countless times. Never tried Qdoba, though. Which do you prefer? Is there, like, a big difference between them? Like, what's the deal with that? You have to... Oh, you just climb down faster. Okay. Whoa. Basically the same, except Qdoba has a few more options for toppings and doesn't charge to add queso or guac to your stuff. But it actually sounds like it's a better deal. That's the one thing that I would say. Chipotle's queso is not exactly anything to be impressed about. I mean, their guac is good, but like, I mean, I generally speaking, neither of them are too impressive. Something bad's gonna happen here. I feel like curse becomes a thing here too, or plague, not curse. And I don't think we have anything to do with plague. The fuck was that? Someone throw something at us down here? No, stop. Where are you at? I hear you. Oh, there you are. Oh, wait. They're like sitting in this pile of shit or whatever it is. Oh, faint stone. That's for it. So what you have to worry about here, which I think we're not quite to them yet. There are some big boys we're gonna start running into. Always the big boys you have to worry about. And they're not fun to fight. I don't know how much damage they'll do to us in the first zone, but the second zone things might get a little sketchy. I think that's a, like, you fall right there down to there. So I don't know if I can get back up. Let's go this way first. Do a little exploring this wonderful zone. Oh, cool. Saint stuff. Oh, I hear a crystal lizard. Wonder where's it at? How do I get over there? You gotta love zones that it's all about the gravity. Like if you do, you know, mess up one time here, you're pretty much dead. It must be down there. I wonder if you're supposed to drop to there and then drop down again to get to that stuff. I bet you are. But the question is then, where do you go? Well, let's just work through this area, get to the boss, and then we can always come back and look for shinies later. I don't remember this NPC at all.
You there? Won't you please buy something? My poor child is hungry.
Where is there a kid at? Oh, look at all the bugs around her. That's not good. What do you got? Oh. Ooh, we might be able to wear this stuff. I got no money, though.
You don't deserve to die. So let me give you some advice. This place buzzes with pests fattened on a diet of souls. You could do worse than keep some lotuses for protection. The price of survival can never be too high, can it? Curses. What did that witch send you to torment me?
I wonder who she's referencing right there. I don't really know a lot about Demon Souls NPCs as opposed to some of the other Souls games. Alright, I want to get this. You can't send it to storage? Seriously? I was gonna buy your stuff. Game won't let me. Oh shit. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh no. Oh no, they're walking towards me. I'm pretty sure they inflict plague on you. Plague's very bad. It's like, it's worse than poison. I don't know if they do, but I don't want to get plague. I can deal with poison. Oh, they drop archstone shards. That's cool. Fuck, it's getting away. Wait, that's definitely bait. Is it bait? Oh, it was bait. Wow, I would have ran right off the edge there. Yep, rats are plague. I'm guessing based off that. For a crescent moon grass, that's horrible. Oh! That. All right, there's a big boy right there. You see him? Let's see if we can bait him over here. He's thick. He's thick. Oh, those things look wild now. That's terrifying. Look at him. God. Nice and slow. Whoa! What the fuck? All right. I thought those bugs poisoned you. Maybe if you don't hit them, they do. Come on over here. The bow sounds so satisfying. Oh! They're only worth 198 souls. That is trash. So I wanted to buy that chain stuff just for the fashion souls. So I'm going to come back and get that. Keep an eye out for rats. That might be a boss, but that could just be the next part of the area. Like I said, I don't remember the boss for this area. Try fire. Okay, I think it is the boss. Oh, shit. It might be the leech boss, which I think fire is actually really good with. I mean, we have 2 fire bombs. Woohoo. If we don't have any pine resin, right? Oh, we do. Okay, cool. Reorganize this. Let's put half, then late, then pine, and fire bombs. If I remember correctly, you have to run down to him. And I think he also heals. I also don't remember his moveset. I know you can cheese him with arrows, I'm pretty sure, from up here. But obviously that's not really gonna work for us. That's one way to do it. Can you guys see what's happening? Because I sure as hell can't. Oh my god, we do a lot of damage though. Holy shit, he does not like fire and does not like this axe. It was black pine resin, so it was a lot of fire damage. That looks badass on our weapon too. Yeah, not very many souls. Dude, we're like covered in shit. Where is... I think it's right there. Okay, let's go. I think there's items up top. I mean, if we're going to use our black pine resin, that was a good use, I'd say. I don't know if we can actually run back up there from here. Let's see. Does not... Why is that glowing red? Ominous. Oh, it's from that. Okay. Oh wait, maybe you can. There we go. I think there's items on this walkway, but if there's not, we'll just drop back down again. And I think that's the entrance. Okay. Wrong way. All right, that's zone 1 done. Writhing demon soul. We do have 18,000. Should we just go spend it? Probably. That's probably the right thing to do. Let's go back to the Nexus. Let's go level up. Or do we not level up? Maybe. And hold on.
How is what he's saying?
The hell's weighing us down so much? Is it our arrows? Oh, it is our. I forgot these weights. These have weight to them.
We are indebted to you.
So we could I want to go back and try to buy some of those items. Or oh, was that there before? So the next area is definitely like the swamp, like the swamp proper, I guess you'd call it. Like we're on our way to the swamp. Now we're going into the swamp. But before we do that, I'd like to buy some of those pieces she had. We have to be careful though, because we did pass some plague shit. Is that guy alive? No. All right, I think we fought 2 big boys on the way there, so we just gotta make sure we don't get caught out by them. That kind of startled me. Hey, dumbass, you're still human. Oh no, he figured it out. All right, I think that's the only 2 we have to fight to get back to where we were. Ow. All right, let's take care of these rats the easy way. Are you fucking serious, dude? Come on. You're not giving me plague. Because I don't remember if Soldier's Lotus is healed or not. I don't want plague. All right, I think she was right up here. Does he push it down? Come on, buddy. Push the ramp down. It's right there. Okay, he's not gonna do that. So I bet if we weren't human, I could go back over there and drop down and do that, but I'm not risking dying and making this zone harder. Well, this was a fun trip back here. Let's go now. I guess she moves once the zone changes, which, I mean, I think they all the NPCs do that. Well, no, I think the smithing guy doesn't move. He still stays. He still appears at both places. I guess she doesn't. I hope I didn't mess one of her quest lines up or something by not buying anything from her. All right, well, back to the Nexus. Bob.
Thou seek, then touch soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, art thou, may thy
Actually, hold on a second. No one else sells this stuff now, right?
I can forge weapons for you.
You don't have, or you just have weapons, okay.
Ed's still up to his old ways, is he? Even the demons don't know what to do with him, hmm? God, my side's ache.
I think Ed's his brother. If you haven't noticed, they look kind of similar.
Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands.
Pretty badass.
But even I couldn't beat them. So, I lobbed them into the lava pits.
Well, they like lava now, so that's not cool.
Thank goodness. The Lord has not forgotten me yet. For he has allowed me into the presence of Saint Urbain. I shall serve him and pray with him, and thus express my faith in God, Mbasa.
Does she have a purpose in this game?
I plan to bequeath all my possessions to Saint Urbain. My grandfather's articles may contain more miracle stone shards like the one he gave me, but they'd only be wasted in my hands. Saint Urbain can hear the voice of God through them. Oh, I can hardly believe it. The fact that I am helping to save the world. Oh, Saint Urbain, Mbasa. Oh, Saint Mbasa.
Oh, is that you again? Do you have further offerings?
Maybe. Do you have further spells? Oh, cure. It must. I bet it just heals you of like any ailment. Yo, these miracles look badass. I never dabbled in miracles in Demon Souls before. Look cool.
Yes, I certainly do.
Do you have any connection to Patches the hyena? I trust not. He is a depraved, vile man, and he deserves no allies. I hope that an upstanding hero such as yourself is selective when making associations. By the way, I highly recommend the companionship of the jovial Saint Urbain.
Yo, look how blue our eyes are.
Have you heard the rumors about Astraea of the Valley of
Ooh,
Defiance?
we're gonna find her.
They claim that she and her loyal knight have become demons and lead a clan of degenerate miscreants. In truth, the rumors are surely unfounded. There are all sorts of wrongdoers down there who would think up such nonsense.
Oh, I think the chain set is what he has on right
If
now.
the rumors are true, then may she be eternally damned for her debasement of the Lord's name.
I forget what her storyline is. We'll meet her though.
Yet, then may she be eternally...
We haven't talked to anybody in a while, so I figured we'd see if they have anything new to say. I know the dude over here is still waiting on Sage Frecky, however you say his name. He actually, does he say his name?
What do you want? I have no use.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna be that way about it. Cool. I think he says right here once you save him, which we know he's in the tower. I just have to find the key for him. We need to go back there at some point. I just have been avoiding it. What's our carry weight? Our carry weight's good. Oh, let's go store this soul.
Hello? I'm keeping a close watch.
Just I don't want to accidentally use it when we're out and about.
You have a heart of gold.
All right, so I just thought of something I want to do. We're gonna go back to the gates of Boletaria. You guys, we didn't look at it before, but there's a guy at kind of at the beginning of the game. He's like, so like the blue-eyed knights, he's a red-eyed knight with a spear. And I'm not human, so we need to go back and do that first. I want to fight him. I don't think he drops anything special, but I just want to kill him because I don't think he respawns. And if he does, I mean, it's okay. He's just like one of those, like if you take that path when you first go to Boletaria at the beginning of the game, I don't know if he one-shots you, but he kills you very, very fast and very, very easily, and you don't do a lot of damage to him at all. So it's that's why I, you know, particularly avoided him when we were there. But we should be able to go kill him now though. I would hope. Okay, now to the gates of Boletaria. We could go to the third zone here, but the third zone, if I remember correctly, is pretty hard. So unlike a lot of the other third zones, it's like an actual zone like the first and second. You have to actually get through it. Oh, we didn't get a Drakeling shield the first time through. That's cool. So whenever we go for pure black world tendency here, we're gonna go right over there, and you can't see her, but I believe Executioner Morelda's over there, kind of like you see like an executioner's like stand, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. That's where we get the other axe at. We're gonna try to get, but I don't want to play with world tendency just yet. Just because I don't want to make the third area too bad. Oh, pine resin. That might be helpful against the next boss in the swamp. I can't remember if he's also weak to poison or not. Or to fire. I'm guessing he probably is. Alright, so we're going right across here, which looks familiar. We're gonna stab him with our giant axe. Alright, so we did not go into this room last time. Or if we did, I turned around like pretty quickly. He's right there. So let's adjust these items real quick. I don't think we need to worry about fighting him now, but I could be wrong. Nope, we're fine. He does drop. I didn't know he dropped New Moon Grass. That's pretty good. Unknown Hero's Soul, and we should not be able to open this yet. I don't think. Yeah, I forget. I don't remember what you need to open that actually. We'll figure it out though. So now we're just gonna head out of here. We could go play around with the third area of Boletaria. I kind of want to. I want to finish that area so that we can go move on. I can get the other axe I want to try out. I think it has the same moveset as this one, but I still want it. So if we're gonna do an axe build for the first time ever, we might as well go all in on axes, right? Get all of them. And I've also never done that little side quest before to get the axe from Executioner Merelda. That could be fun to experience it. Yeah, throw away all of your axes? Well, then I would not have any more axes and I couldn't do an axe build then. I think... Wait a second. Why is that open? Maybe she isn't down here. Maybe it needs to be pure black for her to be down here. I mean, if I'm wrong and she's here, we get the axe now. That's fine. I just don't remember that. I just looked it up, so that's why. Did we get this? All right, this is probably a bad idea. What the fuck? Why are you red? Shut up, God. No, I'm not about to die. I don't know if she's here or not. I'm pretty sure this is where she's supposed to be, though. But I thought it was pure black tendency for her to show up. I've like never been down in this area before, so I have no idea what's over here. Oh shit, Blue-Eye Night Helm, that's cool. Interesting. Interesting. So you can see, like, this is, yeah, there's the regular path. Oh, there she is. I think that's her. Wait, why are you here? Wait, no axe. Oh, maybe. Okay, I wonder if you have to come back here on pure black to get the axe. All right, I have no idea what we're doing now. Never been here before. There's clearly a ladder there, but there's also an item right there. It appears that I missed the drop. So let's try again. Is this gender locked? It is not. Yeah, that was kind of badass. Is there only one eye open? There's only one eye. We're an executioner now. Wow, it's actually better. Oh, nope, too heavy. Hold on. Hold on, don't hit me. I want that axe. It seemed like it was a better axe. It was fast. Huh, this is interesting. I've never seen this area. This is like really exciting actually. This is the first like brand new content I've done in this game. To me at least. All right, so are you guys gonna respawn? You are, of course. So we could have came back here a long time ago then. I mean, we got a lot more crescent moon grass now. Not that we'd ever really use it. I'm guessing she doesn't respawn. No. Cool. I think that's colorless demon souls or upgrade mats for something. All right, well now what do I do? Gotta line this up. Go. All right, that looks like death actually in the water. And there's nothing on that side, so let's go this. Good. Brushwood. Huh. That looked cool. Why do we want to walk across here exactly? How'd this man die? Thanks for reading. Alright, you get one. Cool. Let's go back and see what that set is. Huh. That's interesting. All right, so I think if we get pure Black World tendency, we come back to this area, and I think Executioner, I think it's Merelda, shows up as a black phantom, which is actually a red phantom, like by the color. And I think that's when she'll drop her axe. It seemed a lot faster than my axe, which makes me kind of want to try it out. I thought it was still considered a great axe, but maybe it's not. That was cool. Honestly, what I should do before we make the area turn to pure black world tendency is see what other secrets pure white has here. That way, we don't have to like grind it back up. Because that wouldn't be easy to do necessarily. Stockpile Thomas.
I was worried sick.
I'm sure you were. Let's go ahead and what do we have here? Climb. Store those. Alright, what are you for? The soul of a primeval demon, purely anemic compared to most demon souls, consumed to gain a large number of souls. Certain demon souls transmute into magic, miracles, or weapons. Okay, that didn't really tell me much of anything, I guess. Oh, I guess we had one before. There's one in storage. Alright, let's go here. What is the large brushwood shield? An old large shield held by a Boletarian royal family for generations. Highly resistant to flame and most recently used by Bior of the Twin Fangs. Wait, so is Bior of the Twin Fangs dead then? Is that why his set was down there? This heavy metal helm belongs to a set of old armor from the same thing. Highly resistant to flame, same thing. It's extremely weight, dramatically slow stamina regen. Oh, that sucks. Looks badass though. I just want to see if any of it had unique write-ups. They all say the same thing. All right, what is this? One of the several slows. Oh, slows weapon degradation. That's cool. I haven't read any of these rings we've been picking up. Okay, we read that one before. What do we got over here? Master's ring. One of several rings. Oh wait, we already had that. Never mind. Okay. You can get multiple master's rings apparently. Worn by a Boletarian executioner of whom Merelda was perhaps most widely known due to the bewildering combination of her unhinged cruelty and sonorous voice. What does a sonorous voice mean?
We are indebted to you.
All right. How close am I to leveling up? 5,000. We're not gonna make it. Maybe we will. This is 16. Yes. Okay.
I was worried sick. We are in debt.
All right, what do we want to do now? Oh, I think there's a door. See. I went to the wrong place. We can teleport from this one though. So right before Tower Night, I want to say there was a door you could possibly go in depending on the world tendency, but it might be just locked and you need a key from the third area. I don't remember. So it's back this way. Okay, so you just need a key. I think you need a key from one of the fat officials too, that you see in the next area. Let's go ahead and unlock the third area of Boletaria. I don't think that messes any quest lines up or anything like that, because we've helped Ostrava twice now. That's why he's in the Nexus, so. What's up, dude? You need to really take care of whatever the hell's going around your neck. Fucking gross. All right, so let's just see how much damage we do to stuff in here. If it's like kind of sketchy, we'll leave. I don't know if those dogs break out or not, but I'm really worried they're going to. Okay, need a key for that. Little side area right there. Oh, it's armor. Okay. I'm guessing that's what that meant. Dude, nice. You got your stimulus check. Cool, cool, cool. I saw mine was in my account the other day. It was pending still, though. I have to see if it actually went in. Oh, yeah. It's almost tax time. That's a good point. I actually didn't even think about that. That is exciting. Can't wait to put it all towards my student loans. He was not that far up the staircase, but all right, whatever. Yo, your shirt doesn't even fit. Holy shit. Oh! That happened in the original too. Can I grab this? Oh, I can. You always overpay on purpose. You put more in than you need to. That way you get, so it's like a forced savings. I mean, that's not a bad idea if you're not going to invest anyway, right? So close to a one shot. Do it. Do it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it. That was stupid. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So you put 25% between your retirement company stocks. That works anyway then. So, I mean, you're kind of already investing, you know, because I'm assuming when you said it in your retirement, that probably means like a 401k or something like that. And I mean, technically that is, you know, invested, right? Just a safe investment for the most part. I like never got into the stock market stuff. Like I wanted to. I don't know enough. And I don't know anybody that knows enough that I could actually like go to for it. I mean, I guess technically you can go to a bank and like they can help you with it. I just never did that. I don't know what we're watching out for, but I'll take their word for it. Oh, this guy. This ninja man. Imagine being one of those people who just live off dividends and trading stocks. I mean, that would be, obviously that'd be awesome if you knew what you're doing. I feel like, I mean, really, I mean, I guess, you know, with the stock market, right, you need to have money to make money. I guess theoretically you could start off with a little bit of money and like build that up, but I feel like a lot of people who are really successful probably have a decent starting sum. You know what I mean? Like they're not starting from like $100 and building their crazy profits from that. They're starting from, you know, pretty comfortable already. And I could be wrong about that. That's what it seems like to me. This girl that I dated a few years back, her dad invested in, like, he worked for a pretty big electric company. Well, a subsidiary of the electric company, and he made enough money off of, like, he made his salary in investments every year as well. So essentially he doubled his income with it, which is absolutely insane. And like, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that like he was making really good money without the stock, like working in the stock market as well. I mean, that's obviously like a really good idea if you know what you're doing. But I think also like if you end up doing something like that, it becomes like a second job. And like people who usually do that probably really enjoy it. It is not something that necessarily interests me. Which probably is part of the reason why I never really thought about getting into it yet. I'm sure like if you start, you know, toying around in it and you make some money, that probably is a nice motivator to keep doing it. But I never, like I said, never haven't got there yet, I guess. Not saying that I won't ever, it just haven't decided to do it yet. Because I really like, I mean, just like anybody else, I like the idea of my money making money for me without me really having to do anything. It just, I don't know enough about that area to be dangerous yet. And I feel like you really need to trust whoever you have. Like if you go to like a bank or whatever, like an investor, you probably need to trust whoever that person is doing it. And I don't really have any relationships like that right now with like people in that industry, I guess. Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah, you lose everything, then you cry. Yeah, same. Here is a merchant. Wait, can I open that chest? No.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that? Hope you find something that suits you.
So the goal obviously would be to invest enough, make enough money off that every, you know, month or whatever it is, however that works out, and be able to play that market so well that I can become a full-time streamer, and like it doesn't matter if I make money off streaming because I make enough money off my other endeavors. Because this having a full-time job thing is for the birds. Crescent axe. Oh, we could have got that too. He has like nothing I want. Night sword's pretty cool. So I'm thinking already ahead to if I do like the paladin build like I did in Dark Souls 1, we probably would go night sword, you know, pretty typical knight-like armor because he's kind of, and then we'll go all faith. And it seems like in this game, besides Wrath of the Gods, faith is mostly utility skills, whereas like later on in other Souls games, they become offensive skills as well. I think if you want offensive magic, besides Wrath of the God, you have to get go like a regular magic route. I want to kill these guys. Let's see if I can. Right in the dick. That was a headshot. Oh. I mean, that's a great thing though, Cookie, if you're able to do that. I don't think I can do enough damage to him. No. Oh, you're gonna handle everything after that? Yeah, that makes sense then. So you kind of need to be in the loop then, you know? All right. Why am I even doing this? Is there anything like worth getting? Yeah. Hey, wait, no. Great sword. There's a bigger sword? Hold on a second. Hold on. Is it? Let's take a look at this big boy. I didn't know this existed. Oh, it's in my storage. All right. We're going to check out that great sword. We might be switching weapons. I didn't know there was a big sword. I thought that the claymore was the big guy. But then again, I never did a strength build in Demon Souls, so I wouldn't know. I have no idea where I'm at right now. That's the way I want to go. I hear dogs. That's really good advice for your parents, though. I mean, they should go do things now while they're younger. But then, like, one could say, you know, people who live modest lives usually are better off because they live modest lives, you know? Some people just like that lifestyle, you know? Okay. Okay, yeah, you're a badass with a big sword. I also had a big sword. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, I really agree. I agree with you though. If they're younger now, they should go out and do stuff while they are younger instead of waiting till they're too old to like be able to or really want to at all. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, they should definitely go do that kind of stuff. I wasn't disagreeing with you. It's probably hard to convince them to do that though. By the way you're talking about it, it seems like it at least. What the fuck was that? Was that a fire blast? I guess we both have hyper armor. Oh, she's afraid to fly. Has she always been afraid to fly, or has it been recently because of the pandemic stuff? Always, never been on a plane. I mean, I've only been on a plane twice. Well, like, okay, so like there and back, so like four times if you count the return trips. But yeah, my dad's the same way. My dad's never been on a plane before. He's like terrified of it. So I know what you're talking about. She should go on it. That your parents should go on a cruise to England. Is that a thing? Can you get a cruise to England? I feel like that has to be a thing. I'm for shooting. Who we shooting? I actually don't know who we're shooting. Whoa! Whoa! Why do that? Dude, why do that? Oh yeah, I feel like that's one of those things. Like if you've always wanted to go somewhere like that, you got to do it, or you're probably gonna end up regretting it at some point in your life. That was a complete accident. I was not paying attention and walked off that ledge, but it worked out. Oh, we walked right past this. Okay. So we have that iron key ring. So I feel like that opens up an area at the very beginning of the of the zone. This is strong. On the topic of traveling to other countries, I'd really like to get out of the US more. I've been to Canada, which is like, I went to Toronto, and it was essentially like going to another city in the US. It was not very very culturally interesting comparatively. It felt like you were just like in a like New York or Pittsburgh or something like that. We didn't actually like go like into any further in than that. Because it was only a couple days, like a 3-day trip. But I think it'd be cool to go see like the more like country, I guess you would say, side of Canada, like where all the like go in nature a little bit. I think it'd be interesting to see that. What the two places that I really want to go though, I want to go to New Zealand because that's where Lord of the Rings was shot, and you can actually go on a tour of like Hobbiton and all those areas, and like and you can't go up to, but you can see Mount Doom there, or the volcano that they filmed Mount Doom at. I find that to be really cool there, and I want to go to Japan. You've actually been looking into moving there, but the English test you have to take is closed due to COVID. Oh yeah, that whole, I'm sure like moving between countries and stuff right now is super weird, due to all the COVID stuff. But hopefully, you know, with the new year, things start to get a little bit better, and those opportunities come back. I have where the fuck am I? I think I'm going the right way again. Oh yeah, because you have a plane voucher to Europe because you were gonna go on that hiking, or was it a hiking trip, or what was it considered, in the Alps? I forget. You said, I forget what the trip was like called. Yeah. Well, hopefully you're able to use that at some point this year. I really don't know how like a lot of the European countries are doing with COVID, but I'm guessing if they're starting to get better, once the US starts to get better as well, they'll allow people to come like back and forth again. Oh, okay, that's good. You have it for 2 years then, so it's not like super pressing to use depending on your schedule and whatnot. Were you going with a group, I'm guessing? That seems like an intimidating trip to go on by yourself. 8 of us, okay, that makes sense. Beware of barbarians ahead. I hear breathing, I think. Or something. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh. What up, dude? Their armor is pretty badass. So you can't get the red-eyed knight set because that was a deluxe item, and I don't have the deluxe version. But I think you can get the whole blue knight set here. Oh, that's actually really cool. You backpack through Europe by yourself for a month. See, I'd be like, I'd like be terrified to go on a trip like that, but that sounds really cool. What am I doing here? I don't want... I feel like you can vault over that. You probably can. We're not going to vault over that right now. You had a plane ticket to and from Madrid and knew where I was staying the first night. And the rest was made up as I went. That's actually badass. That's really cool. That's like a once in a lifetime trip, I feel like, to go on to do something like that. Okay, so you did it right after you finished your was it okay? So you did it while you were still in school. That makes sense. So you did it like, was that like in between master's degree semesters then? Yeah, because I was gonna say that seems like something you would do before you get quote unquote a real job, because after that it's kind of like not over, but like the odds of you going to do that like are reduced greatly. That's really cool that you did that before cashing in for the corporate life like all of us. I've thought about going back to do my master's like for a while now. I really just need to do it before I have kids or anything like that. Like things aren't complicated now. I have realistically have the time to do it. You know what I mean? And work would pay for part of it at least, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. It's just a matter of the big factor is deciding on where I want to go career path wise. Because right now I have a degree in electrical engineering, and I work as a test engineer / like kind of like a pseudo systems engineer too. And I really need to decide if I want to go more of like a systems engineering route, which I would go get a master's in systems engineering then, or if I want to go more of like the program management route, which would only require me to go for an MBA, which is still a master's degree. I don't know a lot about an MBA right now, but I mean it's still higher education, so there's a whole process behind it. I think the systems engineering degree is probably more difficult than the MBA would be. But I really don't. It depends on probably a lot of it depends on the program that I would go and get into. Yeah, I don't understand how people do it with when they have families and stuff either. Like I feel like there has to be like you just don't sleep, I guess, is probably the answer to that question. Don't have any hobbies or social life and don't sleep. You love sleep too much. Yeah. Oh, what's up? Why are you over there? Are you better help. Are you fucking serious? Oh. Where was that dude going? Wait, where did Ostrava go? Oh. What, does he want us to open the gate now? Oh wait, maybe he has the key. That's probably what it is.
You saved my life. This is the third time. I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
Oh, cool.
My father.
So you are the Prince of Boletaria. So his sword, they reduced. I think in the original, it looked like massive compared to it right there. It looks much more fitting in that depiction. I thought, oh, that wasn't the gate. Okay, where the fuck are we? Was this not? No, this was the start. Okay. I thought it was. Wait, where is he going then? Where is your father at if you're going this way? Aren't we going towards the keep? Wouldn't the king be in the keep? Like, traditionally, I guess? Also, did I miss this staircase? Where's this go? Back up where we were? Huh. Okay, wait. Okay, we were here. Came from that way, I think. I'm just trying not to miss anything. Which I'm sure I will, but I'm trying to not to. Alright, that's towards the boss is through there. I know that. That's why all the shit's in front of us. I mean, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. You can pull all those guys if you wanted to, but we're gonna just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh wait, you know what? The boss might not actually be through there. Or maybe... I'm trying to... Oh wait, I don't know what happened. I forget what happens here. No, the boss is through there. They're... Okay, so I think the Boletaria has 4 zones now that I think about it. We should probably move back. Fuck, dude, we broke their guards. We didn't have enough to do it. We couldn't do anything else though. Eat the big grass. Oh, the full heal. Not a waste, I guess. Fuck. Alright, we hyper armored that. Good. Got plenty of room to run back. Got one. Iframes. 2. Nice shield, bro. All right, I think we can get to the boss now. I think we killed all the bullshit that was in the way. And I don't think there's anything else in this zone we want to do. Oh, we have 2 archers left. Yeah, cool. Boss time. We'll see how this boss goes. I don't think it's overly hard, but it's also not like a walk in the park like some of the other bosses. Pretty badass armor set though. This guy, the Penetrator, his armor set was not in the original game. Bluepoint added that as a secret, and to unlock it, I believe you collect these coins throughout the world that are like super hidden, and once you get them all, you can unlock his armor set. And like, look at it, that's a pretty badass armor set. That's the penetration attack. I gotta learn its moveset. I like how he's like the same size as you too. Oh, he caught me. That's a good first attempt, though. So, a while ago when we talked about Strava in the Nexus, he mentioned 3 knights. So the 3 knights were Phalanx Demon, which we fought, and then Tower Knight, which we fought right here, and then finally the Penetrator Demon. And I forget their names, but those were the 3 knights he mentioned. Oh, they have like armored helmets on. That's kind of metal. Not a good use of the word penetrator. Yeah, I know, I know. Interesting choice of words for a boss. All right, we're gonna do a big Souls no-no, and we're gonna run past everything and see if it works. What are you doing here? You know what? You can fight them this time. I'm gonna help him. It's not a very good knight. Better prince, I hope. Come on. Oh, are you serious? I feel like that would do more than just knock you over. Alright, how am I gonna do this without dying? Alright, that's not bad. Not bad. 1 hit. I can live with that. We're out. Thankfully, they can't run into the boss room with us. Yeah, I was afraid that that would actually still hit. That looked like it should have hit me, even though it didn't. Oh, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me. Oh, we can stagger him with our regular attack. Ah, we're dead. He penetrated me. What's up, Andy? Yes, the penetrator penetrated me. Did I pick up my souls there? Shit. I don't know if I did or not. He did. He entered me. God damn it. I don't know if I picked up my souls now, and I'm like worried about that. That would suck. Where'd the other dog go? There it is. Honestly, the hardest part about this run has been getting used to using a weapon that's so goddamn slow. I'm not saving on Strava this time. He's on his own. He's probably not here now. Nope, he's still walking down the steps. I don't know what he's doing. He's still hanging out here for some reason. That's why I killed them the first time. I was afraid they'd reach me. That was a little close right there. Okay. Okay, I did grab them the first time. That attack is annoying. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, got out of the way. Dude, we must have been like like so close right there. Oh, okay, we got out of the way. Oh, come on. I rolled. I rolled right there. Just didn't count. All right, so we're eating up late moon grass, which is easy to farm at least. All right, round 4. Come on, guys. Good luck, Ostrava. I believe in you. All right, I think I'm gonna kill you too. That way we don't have to worry about spears. Or how they have halberds, I think, not spears. Ow. There have been no shortage of wasted souls in this game, that's for sure. It literally ran into the fire and killed itself. Okay. That wasn't a round, so we're still on round 4. This is why you never try run backs in Souls games, because they never work. We got lucky the first 3 times. Honestly, the knights are what I was worried about the most. That guy clipped me with the axe last time, which really fucked me, though. Oh, they have halberds, yeah. Ow. All right. Round 4. Whoa, that was new. He like faked his stab attack. I will never dodge that attack if you guys are wondering. Get up. So we can survive it at full health. Good to know. Oh, he's not dead. Oh my god, I almost put the controller down right there. Whew. All right, that was a pretty clean fight that time though. That went well. Didn't make our 40,000 souls back, but still went well. With the silver demon soul, which you can actually make his weapon. So that was the area that I was thinking about right there. So what I might do, well, what I'm going to do off stream, I'm going to farm up some more healing mats because we're so low right now.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
So I want to get these both to 30, and then we'll dump the rest into strength. What I do want to check real quick though is, hold on. Weapons. Where is that giant sword? Oh, look at this. Okay, that's not bad. Different, not bad though. Big old slam. Let's roll. Oh, it's a slam down. Oh, it's a real slow one though. What's backstep? Oh, big slash. Okay. One-handed. Down. Singular down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This. Like a weird. Ooh, I like that. That's not bad. Swipey. And a slam down. Dude, we might... Alright, I might end up leveling this sword up. I kind of like it. That's yet to be seen, though. I'll play around with it a little bit while I'm farming souls, though. But anyways, guys, I have to go for tonight. We had a little short stream, which actually turned out to be almost a regular length stream by like almost a half hour. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be live tomorrow with Final Fantasy X. We'll be doing some more side quests, trying to unlock people's legendary weapons, that kind of stuff. That'll be at 7:30 p.m. like always. So I will see you then. Good night.